Do you have a stinky, dirty dog at home? Maybe you have a dog at home that itches and scratches all the time and it keeps you up at night. They lick their feet all the time. You know the dog I'm talking about. Maybe your dog has allergies. Maybe they are affected by their food, or they get monthly Cytopoint injections. How about that one? I have 2 dogs that get monthly Cytopoint injections because they're always itching and scratching. If you have a dog like this, you're going to love what I'm going to talk about today. But I also want to mention that if you just have a dirty, stinky dog and you really want to get them extra clean, deep down into the pores, deeper than it would ever be with a regular bath, the Thera-Clean Microbubble system is something that will be beneficial for your dog. So if you don't know me, my name's Laurie Yost. I own Playful Pups Retreat in Central Pennsylvania. Today I'm live with you from our Hershey Road location. This location is where we are bringing back full service dog grooming, and we are very excited to have just added a Thera-Clean Microbubble system to our grooming repertoire. So I am in the grooming space right now. I'm getting ready to walk in to show you one of the most adorable dogs ever, who happens to be one of mine. Her name is Squishy. She's in the Thera-Clean tub right now getting a bath. So I want to talk a little bit to you about Squishy and her issues, but I want you to see the Thera-Clean system in action. All right. So we have Kylie, who is our groomer in training, and Squishy, who is my beautiful one-eyed bundle of joy. Yeah, I was afraid she'd try to climb out here. She sees Mama. So this is Squishy's. Kylie, do you remember? Are we on her fourth bath? Yep. You stay there. So this is Squishy's 3rd Thera-Clean bath. And so she's white fur. White-furred dogs, if you have a white-furred dog, you are going to know what I'm talking about. They never really look as white as you want them to. They can get so dirty. They can have stains at their eyes. They're prone to allergies, and they're more prone to skin issues. So Squishy has had yeast issues ever since we got her when she was a puppy. We have dabbled with a variety of different food. You stay there. You stay there. We now feed her a raw diet, but she gets a flare-up with the most simple thing. Even if I give her 1 or 2 hard biscuits, or she gets 1 or 2 things that don't sit well with her belly, the next thing I know, she's licking her feet, she needs another Cytopoint injection, or she has a yeast flare-up. And right now, for the past couple weeks, we have been dealing with a yeast issue in her one ear. So when we got this Thera-Clean system, we decided, let's use some of our own dogs as case studies. And if you know me, you know I have a house full of dogs. I have 6 of them. And she has skin issues. I have a little French bulldog that's dealing with a skin infection right now. So he has been getting these Thera-Clean baths over the past month also. And also one of our new managers, Brenna, she has a little hairless, I don't know what kind of mix he is, but Squiddy is his name. He's a little hairless guy, and he had a Thera-Clean bath. He's had 2 of them so far. And so it's beneficial for a lot of different dogs. So Aaron is my camera operator today. Do we have anybody live with us at all?
Yeah, 1 person.
Okay, 2 people. If anybody has questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat while you're watching. And if you are watching this later on the replay and you have questions, please feel free to reach out to us. But this Thera-Clean is a microbubble technology. It works very differently than a regular bath. Yeah, you're throwing water everywhere. Squishy wants her mama.
Yep.
So it works using enzymes and an activator. So the first thing you put in, Kylie, is an activator, right?
Yep, an activator with what their skin type is. If she has oily skin or if she has dry skin.
Okay. So Squishy has an activator in the water, but when you see, if you can look at the water in there, Aaron, it's kind of cloudy looking. It looks kind of milky.
Yes, and you can kind of see her hair coming out here and everything that's on her skin.
Yes, and that's from the bubbles. That's not from any sort of shampoo or anything like that. That milky look is from the bubbles that are in the water. There are millions of these microbubbles that come out. There's 2 different tubes here, which one of them will sometimes stay in the water to generate the bubbles underneath the dog and get their legs and their feet. And then Kylie uses the other one all over the dog's body. So it is safe because there's no shampoo, there's no chemicals. It's safe to get it in their eyes. You can use the bubbles to help with ear issues. I'm getting her distracted and we're making it a little harder. She was not being a bad girl until Mommy walked in. But we can use it to help with ear issues. We can use it, you can even put it in their mouth. They can drink it. It's perfectly safe. And it's also safe to get in their eyes. Not that we make an effort to get it in their eyes, but it's not going to hurt them. So this is an amazing technology and is actually a bathing system. I know you're very excited. You know Mama's here. It's a bathing system I have wanted to bring into Playful Pups for over 10 years. So I'm very excited that we're finally adding it to our list of services. The Thera-Clean bubble system, microbubble system, is not, it's for any dog, like literally any dog. So if you have a dog with skin infection, a dog that has flea dermatitis, I'm getting a little wet here, a dog that has mange or environmental, I'm making it harder for Kylie. We're going to back up a little bit, maybe she won't be as, if you have a dog with any sort of skin or allergy issues, this would be extremely beneficial for them. But I will say it's not a one-time thing. So it is not a once and done bath where you bring them once, they get this amazing bath, and you don't need to worry about it again. If your dog has skin issues, the main benefit is going to come from regular, consistent baths. So they need regular treatments, just like if you are going to have a skin issue treated, or you have a problem and you go to the chiropractor or whatever, you don't go just one time, right? You're going to need to have some frequency and consistency to really see the benefit of the treatment. So for a dog like Squishy that has allergy issues, she's licking all the time, she's got the yeast problems, I really wanted to try this out on her. And what I noticed that I wasn't really planning on is she's whiter and brighter than she's ever been. And a lot of that brown staining on her legs has started to go away. So now we'll see how she looks after her bath today, but she really, the last time we had this done was last week? Yep. One day last week, and I could tell how she was softer, her fur was not as bristly, and she smells really, really good because the enzymes that Kylie will put in the second half of the bath, yep. The enzymes that go in smell really nice. There's a variety of different options of enzymes also. So, but if you have just a stinky, dirty dog, they're still going to benefit tremendously from this bath. I have another dog, maybe we'll do another live another time. Her name is Tater. She's been in other videos with me. She came from an Amish puppy mill, and she was filthy when she came to our rescue. She came to us with 4 babies, and she was just nasty. I mean, she smells horrible. Even if she has a bath today, she's going to stink again in a couple days. So she's another one that we've been testing in this microbubble system. So just for a deep clean, an all-natural deep clean that gets deep down into a dog's pores. That doesn't happen with a normal bath. This system with the microbubble technology, the water gets deep down into the dog's pores and it opens up their coat. It allows oils and dirt and debris and bacteria to come out, and then healthy oils can build up in your dog's coat. So it's an amazing technology. We're very, very excited. And I think we'll probably do more lives, and we'll be putting together videos showing you guys case studies as well. Erin, are there any questions from anyone that might be live at this point?
Not yet. Maria just said Buka needs this.
He does. He does. Oh, that's what I just thought of. So Maria is one of our trainers, and she has an old guy named Sambuca, who I used to foster years ago. He is a senior, and that's something I didn't even think of. This system, because of the microbubble technology, it helps these old guys with their mobility issues, joint pain, hip issues. It gives them relief. It's almost like a massage. So it's going to get deep in, it's going to massage their hips and joints. Kylie can use the wands and she can focus them on specific pain areas that your dog might have. So if it's post-surgery or you just have an old senior dog that needs a little bit of relief from their discomfort, from the pain that old dogs have. They have arthritis and hip dysplasia quite often, spinal issues a lot. This will also give them relief. So it's amazing for senior dogs too. So we are working on putting together information packets, and we're getting ready to start doing a lot more videos really talking about this system to help educate people and share just how it will benefit not just a dog with skin problems, but any dog. So Sambuca would benefit. We need to get you on the calendar, Maria. So I am going to sign off for today. Squishy's going to enjoy her bath more if I'm not standing here. And we want to just welcome you to please contact us if you have questions. We are currently working on updating our website to include information on this Thera-Clean system. So we're waiting patiently for the website company to add everything that we want them to add. And then we'll have information on the website. But our team has gotten some training on this system, and you're welcome to call in and talk to them or talk to Kylie. She is the one who's been using the system the most at this point in time. But we are very excited to share more information in the next few weeks and start getting your pups in here to give them, oh yeah, and Kylie a nice bath from this Thera-Clean system. So if you have any questions, please reach out to us at the Hershey Road location.
We do have a couple questions. One, Sandy's interested for her white pitty with chronic yeast overgrowth coming out through her paws. When are we offering to the public?
Yes, Kylie, when do you think we're ready to open this up to the public? Sometime, anytime? Anytime. Anytime. So give us a call, Connie. We would love to get your pup in. And there's a lot of things that you can do to help with yeast overgrowth. This is part of it. But I know with Squishy, I'll throw this out there just because it's something I love and I have found very, very beneficial for my dogs. And that would be to do what's called an animal biome test. It tests their gut biome. It's going to tell you what good bacteria and bad bacteria they have or where they're lacking. I did that for Squishy, and they gave really amazing recommendations for supplements that she was missing in her gut biome. I noticed a huge improvement in her yeast issues when we did this test. And the company I use, and I don't get any kickbacks or anything, I just love them. They're called animalbiome.com. It's animalbiome.com. So if you wanted to check that out also, that might be a really great place to start as well, because these white pups are often predisposed to these issues, but they're also quite often going to be missing something in their gut. Just like we're learning with us humans, if we don't have a healthy gut biome, we aren't healthy. And the same thing goes for the dogs. We have another question, Aaron.
Yep, second one's from Maria. She just asked how long it takes per bath.
So the first bath is generally 30 minutes. First bath is generally 30 minutes. After that, the time is reduced to 20?
Yep.
Okay, so after that, the time is reduced to 20. But ideally, again, they wouldn't just get one. Ideally, they would get, depending on their situation. If they have a skin issue, there's a different protocol. If you just want to give a senior dog some relief, it's going to be a different protocol. But the first week, I think there's a huge benefit for a senior dog like Sambuca to get 2 baths in the first week if at all possible, and then probably go to, what do you think, a 1 time a week protocol for a senior. And that's going to, it's going to vary dog by dog. And we will have a plan that we will suggest for each dog based on your dog's specific needs. So, any other questions? No? All right, so if you are watching this later, please let us know if you have questions. Like I said, we're very excited to be offering this. It is not a system that's offered everywhere. It's not extremely common. We are very happy to add this to our list of services for playful pups, and really feel strongly that it's going to be very beneficial for so many dogs out there. So if you want to learn more, give us a call and we can tell you more about it. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we will be live in 2 weeks at our Milton Grove Road location talking about training. I had to think about it. We're going to be talking about training because it is National Train Your Dog Month, and we have a lot of amazing dog training services. So tune in at the end of the month. I think it's the 28th maybe. So the fourth Wednesday of the month. So thank you so much for joining us today.